show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, slot heads. Welcome to Lucifer Raceway. I'm almost only doing the lives on Friday nowadays, together with Nico whenever he's available. But today I thought actually let's do a separate video, and where we're gonna unbox a little new package from Slot Car Union in France. We get frequent deliveries from him, so we have a pipeline to him. So we have a box that we're gonna take a look at and open it, and hopefully it is one of the things that I've got plenty of orders in waiting for pre-orders, but I think it's going to be another one of my favorite cars, which is the Ford GT almost in any form, and I think it's going to be the Mark II from 1966 that David Gurney drove, amongst others. And hopefully also I'll have some new tires. For those of you who have been watching the lives and some other videos know that I love the look and feel of the Revoslot cars, but I've been really struggling with tuning them, and I've done everything in order to make them run better. So now the last thing that I have not done is actually to buy new tires. I'm going to replace these original tires if they are actually in the box, the new ones. So we'll see. Hopefully they are, and I'll get to see if there are any improvements, if the tires were the one and only thing that's was faulty for me. So let's see if I can cut over to the other camera. We'll see. Yeah, we are live here. Oops, I'm tearing down the place here. It's not good. Let's open up. It's always fun to open boxes and see what we have. There we go. Let's see. Paper, it's always good to have. And of course, we got some candy. Almost the most important part. We got candy. We'll put that somewhere like there. And we have, let's see. Here we go. Revoslot tires. Supergrip wide. And yeah, they look like they are the same size, so that should work. We'll try those. That'll be fun. But then, most importantly, we got bubble wrap and a Slot.it. And it is what I thought it was. It is the recently released GT40 Mark II. Love it. Awesome. See if we can open it without destroying it too much. So I got plenty of all kinds of GT40s and GTs, but there's always so many different ones, and it's always fun to collect them all. All right, we got the screw down here. Am I in camera? I am. Good. Let's unscrew this and open up. Wow. Blood red. Looks actually really awesome. See if we can get it to focus over there. Hello. There we go. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Nice detail in the back. Yeah, they make really nice cars. Slot.it. One of many favorite brands that I have. So there we go. Pop this one down here. So can we get some focus here? Yeah, there we go. Don't need, well, I do need this if I'm gonna slit open some tires. Might as well put away the sharp thing so I don't hurt myself. What do we do? Should I switch over to the other camera? Get a close up. Oh, this guy is in the way. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it looks really nice. I like these classic. There we go. Nice little car. Can't have too many GT40s. What's underneath? We have Galileo Engineering SRL. Okay, so that's the company. Oh well. Let's open it up and switch over to the other camera. This is how it looks underneath. I will not change the guide on this one yet. And probably not change the tires either, because they have these nice tires with the pattern in them, and I like those. Magnet is in, and yeah, let's open it and take a look at it. See what's inside. Motor pod, gray. I'm sure that means something. Means nothing to me, but that's a different story. This is an analog car, and I will not make it digital. It does have these nice screws. Let's see if I can see how that will go. That will probably not work at all. If you can see these, there's this blank area at the beginning of the screw, so hopefully we can get some nice float on this one. Oh, and then let's cut over. Let's take this one out. Not much to say about the inside. It's actually floating free in the middle. It's only attached here and here, but then it doesn't touch the body over here. So even if you twist it, it doesn't make too much noise. That's a good sign. Very basic inside. Nothing fancy. Oh, I have my pointer. Got brass pinion. Crown gear is metal. And no bushings. It's just plastic, so we'll see how we will get them to run well. I'm not going to make this digital and do the drilling. I'm going to keep it analog and just run it as is. We got grub screws over here on top and grub screws at the bottom. So, and they're right now not moving at all. So we'll need to adjust those, and also grease. Put some grease here, and make sure that we have a good mesh, and a little bit of oil here as well to make them run smoothly. There's plenty of movement here, Maybe I switch camera. Do this. There's a lot of movement, so we need to adjust that. And so that's going to be an easy one. And then over here, I need to adjust the grub screws to actually make these tires move. I mean, they're not moving at all. They're stiff. So plenty of work with this car. Looking forward to do that, and I'll do that probably in hello, there we go, in time for Friday's live, so I can report back on Friday at 7 o'clock Central European time. That's when we do our live, and I can give an update on how the Slot.it car actually did run. And I will also give an update on, I've been working on, let's switch camera here. I've been doing some work on the Bruce Lee car as well. So that one has, come on. No, maybe not. No, yeah, there we go. So the Bruce Lee car I've gone through, and completely. So I'm going to give you a report on that one on Friday. It's live, and also the this guy, the come on cameras. How hard should it be to get some focus? There we go. On the Ferrari 296, I did an experiment. Look at me, I'm putting LED on the outside at the top. Might be that it had some deslotting problems, but more on that on Friday's live, and you all get to laugh at my crazy solution, and also why I had to put the weight on the outside. Maybe I can give you a teaser. There's a new chassis in the Carreras, which kind of surprised me. So exactly what's new with those new chassis, I will let you know. Let's take a look at our Revos. See if I can take them off while I still have it on. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I need to remove the, I can remove the body, which is pretty easy on the Revoslot, and I like that as well a lot with the how easy it is to remove the body. So old tires, put that on the tire pile here. Nice aluminum wheels. We like that. And again, I got some tungsten weight here on the sides. Again, I have a pointer. Why don't I use it? I got my tungsten weight, tungsten putty here on the side and on this side. Cleaned up all the bearings and so forth, and yeah, the whole works. But now let's replace the tires. Let's see if we can improve our time. I had the best time with this one is, I think it's 5.5 or 5.9 seconds on this track, which is not so impressive. I have GT40s that go down to just a 3.9. There's a big difference. Let's see if the tires will improve. If I can get it under 5 or even close to 5.0 would be a major goal. Okay, one tire is on. It fits like a glove. Make sure it's all put on properly. It is. All right. Let's get this. And I like the metal chassis. It's really nice. Wish I could get these cars to drive well, because I really want to like them or love them, because they are such a nice build quality with the metal chassis and all the spare parts, wheels, the details. I mean, the engine details, everything is just fantastic. So what do we say? Should we put some voodoo juice on the braids? Just in case. There's some, they look a little bit dirty. There we go. And for those of you who wonder, and for those of you who don't wonder, you'll still get an update. Raining outside. It's a pretty gray Swedish fall day, and Lucy is out in the rain. She's a cat that actually loves rain. Explain that one for me. He just loves the rain. Good float. Everything looks good. Do we have it coded for this one? Oh.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, it's coded for this one. All right, we got free practice on Smart App. Maybe we can switch over to another camera. Boom. And what happens if we do this? No, we do switch them up like that. There we go. Let's give it a spin. See what kind of damage we can do. Looks actually already in slow speed, very, very stable, much better performance in the curves. It doesn't drift like a cheapo car. Ferrari stick to the road, and so should this one. Deslotted and changed lanes. It's still drifting. Yeah, supergrip tires did not do too much of a difference, to be honest. Look at it. It's drifting like crazy. Yeah, that's a 604 with supergrip tires on this track. Well, I don't know. I think the verdict is Revoslot cars, after spending hours and hours and hours of tuning, taking the whole car totally apart, soaking the bearings in alcohol, putting silicones to get rid of the rattle and all that, they are not speed devils. They are not a car for a speedhead. You will not get that performance out of them, but they look really nice. Very perfect for shelf queens. Fantastic models. They are fun to drive if you're doing a Sunday drive like Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy. So I would recommend Revoslots for that type of racing. Because a Ferrari F40 drifting this much on, probably it's my track as well, probably need a different track for them. If you have a Scale Auto track or an Inco track, etc., probably it's going to behave completely differently. But with supergrip tires on the regular Carrera track, I would say it's a no-go. I have two Revos. I have the F40 and I have the Marcos in Valvoline, and that's the only two match my little. I have the Swedish. Let's see here. Come on, focus. There we go. There's Ingrid. She's the Valvoline girl, so she has her own car. But that's probably the only Revos I'm going to buy. unless they have some really cool car model, and I want this as a shelf queen or for a Sunday slow drive around the track. But anyway, looking forward to play around with my Slot.it car, because I know that will behave definitely differently than my Revos. But now I've done everything. I bought expensive tires, supergrip tires from Revoslot. I've done all the tuning. I followed like Slot.r's tuning or setting up the Revoslot video, which is over 1 hour long, step by step, and really going through thoroughly. So I give up. I'm done with Revo. That's it. And that's that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So with that, see you all on Friday, and we'll give you a report on how the Slot.it GT40 Mark II tuning has gone, and what kind of results I get with that, and also updates on the two new Carrera cars, the Audi R8 with the Bruce Lee livery and the Ferrari 296, and all the bits and pieces that are pros and cons with those two cars. So far, I say more pros than cons. I'm surprised over the drivability and the likability, to quote Joe at Herrera's Carrera. I like them. I like them a lot. They have a couple of cons and a whole bunch of pros. So, but we'll talk more about that on Friday. And thank you for tuning in. Subscribe and like if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. As long as you watch the video, I'm happy. And if you're all the way here, then that's a good way. Maybe we should have... No, we do that on Friday. I'll be teasing for Friday's live. Thank you so much, and see you soon in a chat on YouTube nearby or on Friday's live.